I'm about to bust. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought this was the bathroom. Oh, good.
What is poppin', everybody? Been a while, isn't it? So I'm back for doing another commentary video, and yeah, I'm covering Dan Sobel this time. So I don't care when anybody was like, "Oh, well, you're in the wrong because I make mistakes sometimes." So, we're gonna be doing Dan Sobel, like I said. Anyways, let's start with something. So, his YouTube channel is Dan the My Little Pony and Sophia the First Fan, 1999. What is with your retarded people with long f***ing names? Seriously. Hasn't he just having an idea of making it a short name like mine is Donkey Corn? Or Donkey Corn Corporation? Before we get into the topic, chat, what do you guys think of my new look? I look slightly new and bright, did I? Pretty sweet, huh? It's way better than Ashido form that I used in the last few commentary videos. And for my reaction thumbnails. Okay folks, I'm in like Dan's YouTube page right now on Wikitubia, and his content, he gotten exposed a lot on YouTube. It went f***ing viral. People can't stand his childish behavior. Take it from me, who just heard it from Saluted Content and Exploding Apple. Shout out to these guys. So, Dan Sobel was born at January 13th, 1999, and he's 26 years old, almost 27, also known online as Dan's Magic Club, or Dan the My Little Pony and Sophia the First Fan. The name was too long. Is a YouTuber, TikToker, and member of the physical media community who is known for his food movie and show reviews, commentary videos, rants, and controversial behavior. Well, I think physical media community was kicked him out because of his childish and pedophilic behavior. Yeah, this is the f***ing deal, chat. A real deal, actually. So, he joined, YouTube on November 30th, 2019. So, YouTubers have been creating videos just like in Dan since 2020. But a majority of Dan's YouTube presence and content is lost due to simply not being archived. According to The Leap and Lemur, Dan has also known for his videos and behavior since at least 2018, due to a found video which pointed out some of Dan's unsavory and flattering behavior from that time. He also included that Dan had likely been terminated off of YouTube at an unknown point, due to him being mentioned on the Terminated Channels article on Wikitubia. Huh, I think I never mentioned the Terminated Channels article before. Let's check it out, chat. Oh, it didn't exist. Dan created his current YouTube channel on November 30th, 2019. He changed the channel's name from Dan the My Little Pony and Sophia the First to Dan's Magic Club in early 2025. What a surprise, huh? He found another way to make his nickname or YouTube channel's name even shorter. Bravo! After an absence caused from being grounded by Donovan Platten and his father for 3 weeks. I forgot to tell you guys, he got grounded by the former Blue's Clues host named Joe. I heard of that from Exploding Apple. He got owned. And he didn't just fucking retire on YouTube, bro. He still wanted to keep going and make our lives even worse of his childish fucking behavior. Also, Dan returned to YouTube on April 19th, 2025. Until he closed his account again on July 18th, 2025. Yeah, due to him not to handle hate and criticism. If I were him, I would just ignore them nowadays. Like I have. Because it's been going on for a fucking year, and it's starting to get fucking old and annoying already. On August 23rd, 2025, the Suffolk County Police Department were called and eventually dispatched. They arrested Dan for allegedly sending death threats to people online for unknown reason and was transferred to a mental hospital for 2 to 3 days. Dan has no criminal record. Bullshit! But has been transferred to mental hospitals numerous times. That makes sense because he was grooming minors and just sending death and sexual threats to them, to minors, and anybody he fucking hates. I don't think there's a cure of that. Let's move on to the controversies, shall we? The Perfect Citizen. Main article, The Perfect Citizen, coverage of Dan Sobel. Yeah, like I said, Dan was exposed a lot. The Perfect Citizen has had a chat with Dan over a call before, in which they talked about Donald Trump and My Little Pony. The Perfect Citizen claimed that Dan seems very dissociated when talked to, saying he just agrees with everything you say, so you don't know if his responses are genuine. Oh, that's escalated quickly. Wow. Nudity. In February 2025, footage of a nude Dan in a Google Meets call would circulate. Dan did this to make fun of another YouTuber named Hamoud Ajam. Or I have whatever. The Perfect Citizen also mentioned how it is alleged that one of the members in the call was a minor. Yeah, I had this video for you guys to see.
Hi, I'm Hamoudi John, and I want to go out in public naked.
Oh god.
But it's age restricted, so the kids won't watch this because the child policy. And I have to follow the rules in the government and the law because some of these shit are kind of risky. And pedophilia. Dan has apologized and admitted to being a pedophile due to telling a minor to shove her middle finger inside her vagina.
Take this, Bella Harris. Take that middle finger and shove it up your own vagina.
A phrase he often uses towards people he doesn't like, and for making a TikTok video in his underwear while putting on his pajamas. Both things that some PMC members criticize him for. Yeah, we saw on the pajamas video when I reacted to it months ago. Yeah. Nobody wants to see Dan's fat ass body. It was like he never been to the fucking gym before. This is why he's fat. Racism. Dan has apologized for admitted to calling someone named Wesley Norris the N-word in 2021.
You're out. Don't even think about apologizing, you black.
Zoophilia. Dan has apologized and admitted to acting like a zoophile due to him licking his dog's tongue, Jake, in front of everyone on social media. This proves he's a fucking low-cow. Footage in incident exists. Also, Dan is similar to I'm obsessed with Teresa Brisby with the zoophilia, especially making NSFW a fetish of Teresa Brisby when she just 11-year-old in the original The Secret of NIMH film. I don't know this film. I never heard of that. But he's obsessed with her sequel version, and especially making tar fetish and covering her in tar and drowning in tar, and in that version she's grown up. Also, he got terminated on May 21st, 2025 for the second time ever due to his predatory and disgusting behavior against Teresa Brisby and many people along with Dan Sobel, and he also criticizes Dan Sobel. Just like with Homer Simpson, but all of his videos were gone. Yeah, because it's cringe, and all the screen thingy that he does to set up is all vertical. At least I'm making vertical videos for shorts, actually. Calling out by Austin's father. During heightening tensions regarding controversies against Dan Sobel, the Austin Lee YouTube channel, Tail YTC, uploaded 2 videos September 7th, 2024 and April 6th, 2025 respectively. Sorry. With Austin's father calling him out. Austin's father, my man. First upload. In the first video, his father was told how Austin addressed the situation in history about his online activity ranging from harassment of Austin and many others. In the middle of the video, Austin's father warned that if he continues his tirade on his son or anyone else, he will have the authorities called on him. He said that he was serious and was not boasting on his words. Also W. Videos uploaded by Homer Simpson under the cringiest videos of Dan Sobel series prove that Dan completely ignored the message. The nail on the coffin was when the Perfect Citizen uploaded a now deleted video of Blue's Clues host Donovan Patton grounding Dan Sobel, which is a pretty goated video actually, he deserves it, which sparked a large reaction, including Austin. This prompted Austin to make the video that was then uploaded on April 6th. At the beginning of this video, his father reminded Dan Sobel about what he said in the first video. He later followed it up with the 3 possibilities of how he ignored the message, completely ignoring it. Finally, a grown man. Followed by ignoring the notification and ignoring the message if by any chance he saw it. Austin's father mentioned about the archive that Austin managed to gather prior to Dan's first hiatus. Yeah, because of the backlash he received. Truthfully. He reminded Dan Sobel again that he was not anyone's boss. People who were watching the second message were also told by Mr. Lee that they wasn't jewelable to Dan's advice, which would mean Dan would be given too much credit and power he doesn't deserve. Yeah, I deserved a lot of power because I've been ignoring my haters and doing so much better videos with high quality and huge comedy. At the time, Mr. Lee was only told of at least 2 people who received death threats from Dan Sobel, because those users were across state boundaries. Mr. Lee said that he has committed a crime that would upgrade it from state to federal. Another crime Mr. Lee mentioned was an indecent exposure video when Austin presented Dan Sobel mocking Mahood Ajam in the Google Meet that he managed to achieve prior to the video's making. As a result, Austin gathering enough evidence that would make Dan Sobel guilty, Mr. Lee played his foot down, keeping the promise he made in the first video, filling a police report. Close to the end of the video, he stated how his apology videos were invalid due to his actions that led up to making of the September 7th video and the video that viewers were shown. At the end, he told Dan that he hoped he will face his consequences that will be coming for him. He fucking better. He will not get away with this that easy, chat. On October 1st, 2025, Austin dropped a video where his father addressed Dan's response to Austin and his family. Things like deportation threats, the visit from law enforcement, and the reports filed on Dan were mentioned in the video. Austin's father mentioned that when he was contacted by Homeland Security about what happened, he mentioned that he sent the videos and voice messages archived from Dan via Austin were president and to support his reports. His content with Homeland Security happened after the 3rd report. The video dug deeper than just aiming at Dan Sobel. It also called out to all Dan Sobel supporters who support his actions despite the controversies, such as pedophilia and other criminal bullshit. Austin's father made it clear that those who supported Dan's actions were considered ignorant, ranging from additional deportation threats to other threats aimed at Austin and his father. In a special message segment of the video praising those who supported efforts made by him and his son, he confirmed that 5 people have consented to have their reports filed against Dan under their behalf as of the making of this video. He encouraged anyone who fell victim to Dan's threat to contact Austin by any means possible, and Austin will forward a request to him. Despite mentioning this move was not to garner attention or earn brownie points, he made a reminder to viewers that he needs the documented evidence for a report to be filed on that victim's behalf. As a side note, Austin's father did confirm Dan made a threat to assault him with a vacuum cleaner. What the hell? That is just fucking weird. The video has already accumulated close to 1,000 views 4 days after its initial release. Usage of both uploads and other videos. The high viewership of both the first and second uploads would garner attention to people documenting Dan's activity and haters alike. There were such instances with only one being deleted. The first video to bring up these videos was a user named Divin Silo, where he reacted to the whole length of both videos. He agreed to each part and explained how those points would bring Dan Sobel down to his knees. At the end, he praised Austin and his father for their efforts on bringing to stop to Dan Sobel. Austin would leave the comment behind, thanking Devin's you know what? The reading. I'll show you all of you guys so you guys can read it itself. Sorry I had to cut the wiki pages out, chat. I didn't know how to read it with the words correctly while following the words, because I have autism and it's just hard for me, so I don't sound retarded or whatever. Anyways, the next topic is the videos of criticizing Dan Sobel over his past actions, to the present day still.
A clue! A clue!
Oh, again? You got it. I wonder.
Okay, Chad, I have to explain. I just edited this fucking clip trying to make this funny when he every time he tries to fucking dance during his freaking stupid ass, cringe ass TikToks, I added the fart sound and the stomping sounds because he is overweight, bro. He is overweight. Like Exploding Apple told us. Holy shit. This is the funniest clip that I've ever made. And the reason Dan Sobel is now infamous because he makes screaming videos at his enemies or haters or whatever after what messed up things he has done. And this is a loud volume, and I'm trying to warn you, chat, you might want to turn that down. This is fucking loud.
Okay, everyone. I am making this very serious video because I am starting to get very angry, and it's making me want to rage my voice right now. Because I have 3 opinion changes. I now hate Vinny the social media guy, Devin Osborne, Jose Crespin, and Lance White. Do you guys want to know why I hate Vinny the social media guy, Devin Osborne, Jose Crespin, and Lance White? It is because they exposed me on the Google Meets, and they also blocked me on Facebook Messenger, and they also thinks I was taking jokes that are very mean and very harshful, which I did not even mean to take a joke like that, and Devin Osborne thinks I was insulting Maddie Nelson, which I didn't even do so!
Well, you deserved it for being a pedophile, racist, and a troublemaker. And a man-child, too. Don't forget about that, buddy.
So Devin Osborne, Jose Crespin, Lance White, and Vinny the social media guy, if you guys are watching this, what the is your problem? What the fuck is wrong with you, Vinny? Devin Osborne, Jose Crespin, and Lance! Are you fucking wrong with you? You know what, Vinny? You're a monster. And Devin, you're fat. Jose Crespin, you're a bitch. And Lance, you need to go yourself, because I am severely done with you all!
Well, guess what, Dan? You're all 3 of them, since you're a man-child and you can't handle criticism. If I were you, I should ignore them.
I am done with you! You made me very angry! You made me very angry and made me want to freak out! You know what, Devin? I am so done with you. I'm done with you for real. I am so done with you, Devin! I am so pissed off at you, Devin Osborne, Jose Crespin, Lance White, and Vinny the social media guy! I'm so fucking done with you! So you know what, Vinny? Goodbye, Vinny. Goodbye, Devin. Goodbye, Jose Crespin. And goodbye, Lance White. I am done with you both. I'm seriously done with you both. I'm done with you both. Seriously done with you. Goodbye! I hope I don't want to ever see you again!
And this is the video that Dan became a lol cow and got rage baited on. And the next thing is, those 3 people were called Dan Sobel for the meeting after everything this fella's done. So let's get into it now.
I have an explaining to do about your videos on me. Explain to me, Dylan.
Oh god. Now you're look, whenever someone makes videos about you, you just fucking lose your shit.
Sorry.
Dylan,
I'm not even perfect.
Dylan, you need to explain this now. Explain why you keep making videos out of me and not leaving me alone. You better explain, Dylan.
It's simple, because you're...
Dylan, I want you to listen good. I had enough of going after people who keep making bad videos out of me. I just had enough.
They're not
And thanks
bad
to that-
videos out of you. They're videos criticizing you for what you've done.
Look, I
You-
had
like,
enough
it's
with
for
these
what you've done.
criticizing.
Like,
I am
you
traumatized
can't-
and
like,
depressed right
Dad,
now.
whoa.
Dan, chill.
Look, the guys, listen to me. I am traumatized and depressed right now.
You're not going through anything but shit that you put yourself through. It's
Look,
your
I
fault
had
that you-
enough. Every time I see a video that people keeps doing to me,
that's
it
not
makes me
our
mad.
fault. It's all on you, Dan. It's all on you. Like
If
we
you
have
didn't do
nothing
all
to
of
do with
this
that.
shit, if you didn't do all of
Like
this
if you
shit,
didn't
then
do all this shit, we wouldn't even have to do it. Like,
yeah,
if you
exactly.
just stayed off the
Would've
internet, we
just
wouldn't even
left
be
you.
making those videos out of you. Like, do you even know how the internet works?
Look,
Once you've
you
done
guys
it-
are just ruining my life. All you did, Dylan, is just react to my recent angry message videos. How I threatened someone to force someone to buy
Exactly.
Bear in the Big Blue House
And also,
VHS.
If you
and
were
also
to
you
do
told
that
him-
shit, I
you-
would've
oh,
ignored
You told
you.
a 16-year-old boy that he deserved to be.
Cooper is 16.
We're
You
not
did this to
talking about
Cooper.
Cooper. We're not talking about Cooper. And we did not say he deserved. Cooper did this shit to himself. And Cooper shouldn't be hanging out with you because he's a fucking 16-year-old minor. Cooper is a fucking minor and he shouldn't be hanging out with like you, Ben Lucero, and Eric Payton. And that's just
Exactly.
basic common sense.
Well,
I
the
guess-
only thing you did is that you ruined my life, you ruined Ben Lucero's life. All you
Well, you
did
did
was
it to
piece of
yourself.
bombing.
You ruined your life, Dan. You ruined your own life.
by
It's the
joining the
decisions
internet.
you've made that
You
made
ruined
you ruin your
it's
life.
your decision. You made those life-altering decisions, not us. We did not tell you
Are
to
you
fucking
God.
show your dick to Hamoudi. We did not tell you to admit to being a pedophile in your quote-unquote apology video. Like, how many times are we gonna have to say this? It's not our fault. You did this to yourself, Dan.
So the last topic of this documentary video is the former show host from Blue's Clues named Joe Grounded Dan. Don't believe me? Here's a clip right here before this video ends.
Hey, Dan, how's it going? I'm here in the thinking chair because I got to figure something out. A lesson has to be learned. Because apparently you've been super mean to TPC. Well, what's that all about? Come on now, we got to take care of each other. You got to do better than that. So, now that we're in your thinking chair, let's think it out. Haha! Our 3 clues are you, Dan, clearly. I mean, looks just like you, right? Right? I mean, it's a pretty good drawing. G, letter G, and then a circle. So, what could be going on? What could you need to do? Because you're the first clue, so it's got to have something to do with you. And then there's G and a circle. Maybe it's not so much that it's a circle, but what is a circle? A circle is, well, it's round, right? It's round. So there's the G and the circle. G and round. Ground. Dan, you know what's going on? You're grounded. That's what that means. You are grounded. Dan, you can't be so mean to TPC. I mean, you just got grounded. And it's not me. I couldn't be more clear about this. It wasn't me. It's not my decision. It's the clues. They spelled it out. I mean, we just thought it through. So, yeah, I guess you got to go to your room and think about what you did. And you got to do better. You can't be so mean to TPC. That's not cool. But it was good to see you. Yeah, I hope it doesn't last too long, right? Yeah, I hope you learn your lesson, whatever you got to do, and then come back yeah, let's all take care of each other. Anyway, take care, Dan. It's like I say, every day's a gift, and so are you, even when you're grounded. Hey, TPC, what's going on?
And then the honorable mentions and a bonus evidence that I just screenshot into my iPhone. Well, I think that is it for this video. I'm gonna tell you guys, this video has more effort than I covered Womitex, like 4 episodes ago. So if you guys haven't watched this yet, please do and watch it just to let you know how bad of the Womitex is. And Dan's a lot worse. And you guys should have seen another childish user named Jay Kaiser I gotta be covering soon. So just for that, guys, thank you guys for watching. Comment, like, share, sub, and hit that bell for more content if you are new to the channel. And I'll see you guys in the next video. This is Doggy Corn signing off. Peace.